Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. We're going to be getting Nahida's Echo today. I found this challenge to be pretty easy and my Nahida isn't really that invested in, so I was really happy that I was able to get it done. Every single support gives a damage buff because of the element that they're in with the trial rules, so we really don't have to worry about the min-max of them because Nahida really doesn't need to be built all that well. You can just have EM on her and you can get through this challenge pretty easily. The only thing I will say, at the beginning of this challenge, it's very important that you get 2 skill charges for Xingqiu to get his burst up. Having Xingqiu's burst up at all times is really important. I found that you won't run into a problem with energy recharge as long as you get those 2 skills in the beginning of the phase. So for this challenge, it might be a little confusing, but you only need to kill 20, so you can get it done in ample amount of time with your Nahida and doing the reactions as best as you can. I was able to get this challenge done with 8 seconds left. So for the next part of the challenge, we are going to have the Hydro Tulpa, so we are not going to be bursting on Xingqiu. However, I want to use his skill as it gives interruption resistance, and then we're going to use everything else. So we're not using Nahida at first because we're waiting for the summons from the Hydro Tulpa. The Hydro Tulpa always summons 3, and we're going to always try to apply our skill as much as we can. I honestly don't think there's really a huge method because we should always be getting our skill at really good times. To be honest with you, for this challenge, I'm kind of just trying to get Kuki's skill up at all times, Toma's burst when I can, and applying Dinjo with Nahida. I feel like that's the best method that's been working. I think the most crucial part of this whole challenge is making sure you get Nahida's skill to apply to the Hydro Tulpa and the enemies that it creates so that it doesn't get bigger, no other resistances, and you get them all down. It is a little bit fast. However, I think you get enough time to do this challenge. It's kind of like you're throwing everything at it because all of this damage is getting stacked and everything. So all the damage that you're doing is really amplified because you're getting the Hyper Bloom regardless. So I think it's just really how you apply the skill as fast as you can and doing the most reaction damage as much as you can as fast as you can with the output. So we got the Echo. This is my Nahida. She has exactly 1000, like 11 crit rate, 64 crit damage. Stack frags are 5. I think it's really important because her skill does stack with the rolls on the challenge. These are her artifacts. They're really like nothing special. They're kind of like super bad. Yeah, she's triple EM. She's C0 and her talents are 188. So I think, yeah, she is pretty low investment, I will say. But I'm really happy that I was able to do this challenge. I think it was kind of fairly easy. Once you kind of get the hang of the reactions and what kind of damage you can do, the output, I think it was a pretty simple challenge, especially for a support like Nahida. It wasn't too difficult, just working around the Dinja reactions. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope this helped you with my tips. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I feel like this Echo is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. My Nahida isn't the best or the craziest stats-wise, but I felt like this was really obtainable. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing and I'll see you guys later.